Friends, hello. I don't even know if this is going to actually be a video. It's sort of an idea that I've been percolating in my brain. And so I'm filming this on the same day as another video. So if you recognize my Alice in Wonderland hoodie or my hat or my makeup or anything, yes, this is filmed on the same day as another one. But hello, if you're seeing this, then that means it has actually become a reality. I wanted to talk to you today about a project that I'm going to do, and I think I'm going to make it into like a project vlog, a crochet vlog, hold on. Hopefully you didn't hear that. I had to move the microphone. But hopefully this becomes like a follow along with me while I make a thing kind of video. This is mostly inspired by another YouTuber that I absolutely adore. Her name is Michelle. Michelle Jasic. I'm sorry, girl, if you see this and I'm mispronouncing your last name. She will be linked down below. She does generally project videos like this, where she goes through the whole entire process of making a thing. And so I was like, that's genius, but also something that I kind of want to do myself. And so I'm not necessarily copying her. I hope I'm not copying her, but that's what the point of this video is. You are going to follow along with me while I make myself a Summerween purse. That's the goal here. I'm starting this today is the 19th of February, so it's a Sunday. I am going to start this today, but I wanted to show you some stuff, some ideas, some like inspiration, all that good stuff first. So, number one, this that I'm going to show you here first, this was my first attempt, my first foray into bag making, crochet-wise. This backpack with a faux leather bottom with the little feeties on there. The pattern itself, minus the bottom, I had to adapt it to include the bottom because the actual pattern is from Knit Crow Addict. I will link that below for this backpack. Didn't include a faux leather bottom. She just crocheted a bottom, but I used a bottom, but then I used her pattern, this like fabulous spike stitch pattern. This is in black, sugar and cream, that's it. Having a brain fart. Sugar and cream and black, and then the cotton, I even have some sitting here. Hold on. It is this, what are you called? Countryside Ombre. It is sugar and cream, and it's like purple and green and gray and a little bit of like teal, olivey kind of green. I really liked it. I mean, obviously these are my colors. Obviously I bought too much, of course, but I thought it looked fabulous with the black. The spike stitch looks really awesome. It does have the bottom. It has attached straps on the back. It has like a little, these are like pieces from my actual backpacks and whatnot. Like I just kind of Frankensteined it together. I did get some like hardware. This is just a locking mechanism there at the top. It's got a big drawstring on it with like some skull and star beads. I went all out on this bag. I really loved it. Hold on, I'm opening it because it's also lined. It's the best way to show it, like that. With this fabric that I got from Joann's. It's like very witchy, tarot cards, like, you know, spooky, Halloween-y. It doesn't really match, but it's still cute. And you know what? I wore the heck out of this purse last Summerween, right? I am a backpack kind of girl. I like having my hands free, especially when I'm out and about, when I'm shopping, when I'm doing stuff. I like my hands free, so I'm a backpack kind of girl. And so I really wore this one out, although it looks pretty good, even though I used it from, I want to say, like April or May until September last year. And it held up really good. The cotton is nice and sturdy. It doesn't like stretch, especially with the flat bottom. It was great. I really like this this backpack. And so I want to make another one in a different sort of style, in different colors, with cotton, of course. I'm going to use cotton. And I just kind of want to take you along with me, right? So we'll see. We'll see how this works out, okay? So, number one, I've got black cotton. This is just, what is the super size? It's a super size, this side, right? Super size sugar and cream. It's just black. I have this and I have a cone that's probably about maybe 2/3 of the way used from the backpack I showed you. So I have this and the cone, and black sugar and cream cotton is super easy to get a hold of should I need more. So I've got this. I've also got this. I've got two of these little peaches and cream. These are peaches and cream twists. Again, this side. There we go. Man, it's always so blurry. Peaches and cream in orange and black twist. This was from Heather. And I was originally going to make like a market bag or like a tote bag. But then I was like, I need to use this for like my everyday purse or something. So this was mostly the inspiration for this purse in general. I really wanted to use this. But then I've got a smattering of other cottons here from Hobbii. You can't even see that black one. There we go. These are thin. These are their 8-4 rainbows. Come on, camera. Don't do me dirty. There we go. So this one's purple. I've got green, gray, and then black. These are very thin. And these are in general, like, not purse making cotton. These are like garment making cotton or something. They're very soft, although it is cotton, so it's quite sturdy. It's thin. It's like what I think, is it considered a 2-weight? I can't remember. I think the 8/8 is light worsted DK, and the 8/4 is it like 2-weight? It's very thin. And I got them for making mosaic crochet bags. And I made one for Bestie Lauren's birthday last year, along with her Sailor Moon blanket, if you remember. I got some pinks and stuff that she likes. She likes pink, so I made her a mosaic crochet bag. And I got I got the purple and the green with the intent of making myself one. And then I just never got around to doing it. And instead, I'm going to hold these double, right? I'm going to hold the black and orange with these colors. I'm going to hold the black with the black Hobbii, with the gray Hobbii cotton. Like, I'm going to hold these guys double. And I'm going to stripe it through in some configuration. And if this does not scream Summerween, I don't even know what would. But wait, there's more. While I set them all very precariously there. I've got a couple of things actually. I've got this is just a Ziploc bag, D-rings. Can you even see them? They're real shiny. They're like 1-inch D-rings that I used on my purse from last year, my backpack from last year. This is what I crocheted into the bag to hold the straps. I bought a big old bag of them, so I've got even more. But I've also got, like, these are dog leash clips is what they're called, but they're from Joann's. I got them on clearance. You can see. They're just like strap clips that I'm going to crochet onto to make a strap, you know, for the purse, my purse. And then this was also from Joann's. I can't remember when or why I bought it, because the price, if the price that's on here is accurate, I could have bought 1 yard of like Halloween fabric for way less, but I got this. I have this in my stash. It is like a 2-yard pack of Sugar Skull cotton. And it's called Tropical Sugar Skulls. So there's like plant fronds here and like flowers and stuff. But I just genuinely love skulls in general. I'm pulling the packaging down so you can see a bit better. I love skulls. And I love sugar skulls. I love them. And so that one, is that one different? Like they're all kind of different colors. They're really beautiful. This fabric is fabulous. I love it. And so this is going to be the lining of my purse. And I think I'm going to do something very simple. The backpack has like a box bottom kind of lining on the inside, which was for a, like, I still consider myself maybe an advanced newbie when it comes to crochet. But when it comes to sewing, hand sewing, the lining itself is hand sewn into the bag, but the lining itself was sewn with like a teeny little machine that I got off of Amazon for super cheap. Like I am a novice sewer on a good day. And so I'm going to just do like an, what's it called when it's just folded in half and sewn up the sides? Is that an envelope? I don't think that's right. I'm just going to make a sack with the fabric and then sew it inside the purse. And in my head, in my vision, it's going to be super freaking cute for Summerween. And so that's what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to take you through the whole process, whether this works out or not. I'll do something else with this fabric. You know, I'm going to show you all the trials and tribulations of making this purse, and I'm going to show it to you as I go. Come along with me, right? Like, join me on this journey of purse making. Because I really enjoyed making that backpack last year, and like I said, I wore it out. And so I'm ready for a new one, and I think this fabric with this color scheme with the orange, purple, black, green, gray, chef's kiss, those are my colors, as you can tell, they're my colors. So that's what we're going to work on. I'm going to do a little bit, and then I'm going to show you my progress, and we are just going to go from there. Friends, hello! Welcome to my tabletop. Welcome to my fingies. Hello. This is day 2 of working on my purse. And you may be asking yourself, why, if we are on day 2, do you have such a tiny thing done? And so that's what I think these videos are sort of for. This has been a trial. And I also put it down for the day yesterday. So I'm going to explain why. We are finally at a place where I think I'm good with how this looks. So I am using, of course, I've got my cone here of the remnants of the Sugar and Cream black cotton. And I've also got it's just a little ball now. Of the Hobbii cotton. I'm holding them double-stranded, and I did this. This is now the 4th iteration of the bottom of this bag. As you guys will remember, to the clip I showed you just previously, This hook is the hook that I used for that backpack. Hopefully this is in focus. This is the Everything Crochet counting hook. I got this as a gift. It is a metal hook. Keep this in mind. But I used this with cotton last time. It worked great. It was fine. It really helped me keep track of the stitch counts because the rounds were in spiral rounds and it was all in single crochet. And I still am kind of vexed by counting rows of single crochet. So this came in handy. But this is what I used last time. However, as you guys know, I have a collection now of pretty resin hooks. And so I wanted to use these. I haven't used especially this one. This is the 4.5 Omi. I think it's Omi hook. Hopefully it's in focus. This is the pretty purple and pink and blue, like galaxy colored resin hook. I really wanted to use this. And I thought I used a 5 before, and this is 2 strands of cotton now instead of just 1. And so I want it kind of tight. So I started with the 4.5, and it didn't look right. It was loose and messy. The stitches were just kind of all over the place. It wasn't even. The yarn fought me the entire time. And so I thought, well, 4.5 maybe is too small. So I frogged the whole thing, went up to a 5mm, had the same sort of experience. It looked like I didn't know what I was doing. It was uneven, and sometimes I didn't catch both strands of the yarn. It didn't look right. It wasn't working. And so I was like, well, the 5mm is giving you the same sort of finish as the 4.5 did. So let's frog the 5, go back to the 4 and try again. That was my 3rd try. Same thing. I got to this point on the first few tries in both of these, and it wasn't working. And so I thought, well, let's try one more thing, make sure it's not me. And I just went back to my good old Yarniss 5mm hook. It's a metal hook, right? Suddenly everything is smooth sailing. It works fine. The 4th try is this version here. I figured out that resin hooks and cotton, they don't get along very well. So I did this today. This is day 2 of my project. So I did this today. It looks much better. It was so much easier with the good old metal Yarniss hook. I am finally pleased. I think this is as big as I'm gonna go for the base of my purse. This is it's just based on my own pillow tutorial, which I will link. I think, is it up here that it shows up maybe? It's just half double crochets in the round on both sides of the chain. These stitch markers here on the edges are where I was trying to keep track of increases to make it bigger so it didn't start to fold up yet. And I'm also using, hopefully you can see, my, come on, show, face up, there we go. The stitch marker that I gave Heather. I've got this one as my progress keeper. I stopped here right before this red one is my first stitch. I think this is as big as I'm gonna go. And now I'm gonna start building it up. Essentially, this is gonna be the bottom of my purse, right? Not too big. I don't need it huge. To be perfectly honest, I don't carry a ton of stuff. I could, but I try not to. So this would be acceptable. It's fine. I think it's as big as it needs to be. So now I'm going to work on building it up. No more increases. Just building it up for some length. And then maybe I'll come back after I've got a few rows in, show you how I'm going. I might stripe in one of the other colors or something. I have a vision in my head, so we'll see. But for now, this is my process. I've got coffee. I needed that today. I needed a reset. It's good to know now that resin hooks and cotton do not get along. Makes me kind of sad because I was really excited to use this 4.5 one. She is so pretty, but just wasn't working. So I'm going to go back to working here, and I will be back when I've got another update for ya. Hello, friends. We are a few hours later. We are on coffee number 2. I'm going to move it out of the way so I don't spill it. It's always the fear. And I've got some progress here to show you. So we've got what is the beginnings, the bottom of my bag, my summerween bag. I'm really pleased with it. I've done some stuff, so I wanted to show you. So I did a few rounds of just black. So the black sugar and cream and the black Hobbii. And then I tied on here the gray Hobbii cotton with the black. Did a couple of rounds. And then I tied off the sugar and cream cotton. And then tied on the peaches and cream twist. The orange and black. And I have done almost 2 rounds. I think that's sort of going to be the pattern here. And I'm sort of taking inspiration, honestly, from those Hobbii Sultan Cotton King cakes, where the color gradation is kind of like this. There's 4 strands in those, and so the first color will be all 4, then it'll transition to 3 strands of the original color and 1 of the next, and so on. And so that's sort of the gist of what I'm doing here. I also decided in these spots, so here and here, where the colors I just added them in, I'm going to put a pocket on the back here. One of my other purses, one of my other backpacks has a big pocket that sits next to your back, like sits against your back. And I like that. I like that it's against my back and I can shove some stuff in there and I don't have to worry about it being pulled out or falling out. And so I think I'm going to cover the back here with a big pocket, and it'll cover these weird spots where the colors transition. I think that's a good idea. I also crocheted in these D-rings down here at the bottom. It's just, I don't know, it's just across 4 stitches. I just crocheted over the D-ring, the flat side of the D-ring, like it was a stitch, essentially. So these are attached in here. This technique that I got from the Knit Crow Addict pattern for the backpack that I showed you guys. It worked out great. The D-rings stayed secure in the backpack that I made before, so I did it here. And I think I'm going to make this a like convertible bag. So to be able to wear it as a backpack or as a purse, an over the shoulder, across the body kind of purse. And so these are going to be the bottom straps for the backpack when I want to wear it like a backpack. Then further up, I'll put D-rings up here for the backpack. Put D-rings on the sides for the shoulder straps. I might do another strap too, because I like having a handle on a backpack as well at the top. We'll see. but I really love it. I love it so much. I think I'm gonna do, so this is the front side. So I think I'm gonna do it so there's 2 rows of the orange and black and then the gray. And then I think I'm gonna start striping in these colors because these are the ones that I'm so excited to put with this orange. Not sure which one is gonna go first. Maybe we'll do the purple first and then the green. Doesn't really matter, but I think I'm gonna do a sort of sequence like 2 gray and orange, 2 purple and orange, 2 green and orange, 2 gray and orange, so on and so forth until we get the height that I want. I don't necessarily need, again, a big bag, but I kind of want it, I don't know. Ooh, my hand isn't even in frame. Like a square-ish maybe. So as tall as it is wide. We'll see. Sort of just whatever whims strike me, you know. But that's how far I've gotten so far. I love it. I love the way it looks. It is, again, just sort of essentially my pillow case pattern with a few rounds of increases and, you know, of course, the D-rings and things. But it's looking awesome, in my opinion, for just kind of winging it. And so, yeah, I'm going to work on this some more, and then I will come back and give you another update. So until then, goodbye. Hi, friends. It has been a couple of days since my last check-in. I am making some progress on my purse. I think this series of colors is the way we're going to go for the purse. The black with the gray, the orange with the gray, orange with the purple, orange with the green, and then this is the orange with the black Hobbii. I think this is the sequence. And so on the back here, all my stitch markers, you can see that I have started the green. Are we in frame? Oh, goodness. There, I think. So you can see I've started the green here. I think I'm going to do green again, and then purple, gray, and then black. And this many rounds, I have almost completely used up the first cake of the orange. It is so tangled. Of course it's so tangled. There we go. So I don't have a whole lot left here, but thankfully Heather sent me 2. Oh, that's upside down. There we go. So I've got another one here, and I think I'm going to use what I can of this, and if I have any left over, I may incorporate it into the strap. I think I'm going to make the strap, I'm going to crochet the strap because I have those. Where are they? Do I have them here? I don't think I have them here. But the dog leash clips, I think I'm going to just crochet a long strap. So whatever I have left of this is going to go in it. And whatever I have left of these Hobbii cottons will go in it. Black will go in it. It's just going to be probably scrappy. But this is the current state of my purse. It did take me a little longer than I intended to get this far, but I can even show you here. I took a little, let's see, let's move the purse out of the way, but I took a little break to work on a birthday gift. So Lauren's, bestie Lauren, her mom has a birthday in March. Her birthday is 1 week after my birthday. And so I was making her a scarf. And I'm trying to show you here. This is the first time I've ever done tassels on something. And I didn't have a lot of colors left over from the cake of yarn that I used. But I think they look fantastic. I now want to put tassels on everything. But this is just a corner-to-corner scarf. It's in a cloud cake. a Karen Cloud Cake. I think the color is called Cinnamon Bun or Cinnamon Swirl. One of those. Super pretty. I thought it was a nice neutral color. I'm pretty sure her coat is brown as well. Or one of them is brown or like tan, or you guys don't care. But I wanted to show you because this is what I was working on for the last several days instead of my purse. But now that this is completed before her birthday, I can now go back to my purse. And I think it looks awesome. I love this orange twist with the other colors. It looks so Halloween. I wish I had a Hobbii rainbow and orange just to pick up the orange even more. I do have white, but I don't think I want white in a purse. I think the white would look great with this color scheme, and I think it would look great held double with the orange twist. But white worries me, especially for something that I'm going to be out and about with. I don't want it to get dirty. So I think I'm going to pass on the white, but if I had orange, I would do orange, hold orange with this, so it would really, really, like, pump up the orange. But as it is, I think it looks pretty good. I would say I'm probably halfway done with the height of the bag. I'll probably do one more sequence of these and then top it off with some black. And perhaps it'll be as big as I'm going to go. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But for now, I wanted to show you, and I'm just loving this. I love it so much. I don't think it's going to be a Summerween purse. I think it's going to be a whenever I finish it purse. Through Summerween, of course, because I just like having a like cotton bag for summer. I liked it last year. I'm gonna this year. I love it. And so yeah, that was my update for, I don't even know. I guess technically maybe it's day 3, day 4. But we're several days past my last update. But yeah, that's where I am now. Goodbye. All right, my dudes, welcome back. As you can see here, I've got another update for you on my cotton Summerween purse. I've been working along here pretty good. I think this might be almost as big as I want it to be. It's not super big, but it's a decent size for what I need it for. But I wanted to show you, let's see. This is all I've got left, by the way, of one skein of the Hobbii cotton. I still have quite a bit left on the sugar and cream cone, but we're almost done with one of the Hobbii cottons. But on the back here, I have attached 2 D-rings here. These, my big old bag that I got off of Amazon of D-rings. I attached 2 here to go on the back when I want to wear it like a backpack. But this stitch marker here, this white one, and this blue one on the other side, these are marking where I want the shoulder straps to go. So when I want to wear it like a crossbody bag, I can do it. And so I wanted to show you how I am attaching them. You can, of course, watch the Knit Crow Addict tutorial, which I highly recommend for the backpack. I got a lot of tips and tricks in there, and I also love the bag. So, you know, just as an aside there. But, oh, I can also show you here. Hopefully you guys can see this. Maybe if I hold it like that. This is a little stitch marker that I got from Sarah. If you guys remember the Valentine that I read and got, you know, in the mail, she sent me a little Valentine stitch marker and I totally missed it in the package. And so, hi, Sarah, I just wanted to show you I found it. I got it. We are using it here today. This one is my progress keeper. Let me pull it out of here first so that I can get my hook under all those plies. Okay. So I know this is going to be difficult to see. It is all black. I'm doing my best. We'll see. So this stitch with the marker in, put it in my stitch marker container, which, yes, it is Chucky. This was from Sandy. It had some candies in it, some sour candy knives. It was amazing, but anyway, maybe we'll leave him peeking in frame. But anyway, so these 4 stitches, these next 4 half doubles are going to be where my D-ring for the strap is going to go. So I'm going to start by yarning over, and I'm going to pull the D-ring up, and I'm just going to line it up essentially with the top edge of these stitches. I'm going to go through the D-ring with my hook, through the next stitch, and then complete my half double. So yarn over, pull up, and see this is now all attached on there. Yarn over and pull through all 3. We've got the D-ring attached. And now that it's attached, it's just a matter of half double through the next 4 stitches. I probably could have done 5. 5 would have maybe pulled it just a little bit more taut, but I didn't realize that until I was way up here, and I'm not going back down here to redo it. I'm not frogging all of this, so 4 stitches are just gonna have to do. But then from here, you just keep going like normal. Well, let's maybe redo that one. That got a little loose. But yeah, that's all that I was doing to attach the D-rings for the straps and things. This red stitch marker is just my very first stitch. This is marking the round. Just because in the round sort of still kind of confuses me. But this blue one over here is the other side strap. I didn't really count, to be perfectly honest. I just sort of eyeballed it in the middle. Same with these. They're not perfectly aligned. I don't want them perfectly aligned with the bottom. I'm not sure. Can you even see it? Can you see it? Yeah, I think you can see it, maybe. I don't want these perfectly aligned. I wanted the top part a little closer together than the bottom. So these are good. It's just sort of eyeballed. And I think I'm going to do maybe 1 or 2 more rounds of just black up here. And then I'll think about the flap and the closure and all that stuff. And I will come back when I've got that figured out too. And so until then, until I got another update on this submarine purse, I will talk to you guys later. Bye! Alright, my dudes. Welcome back to another update on my purse. It has been a fair few days since I worked on it. Or really, it's been a fair few days since I recorded an update on it. I'm kind of working on it intermittently in between other projects and things, so it's not as far along as I was hoping, but we've got some progress. So I completed the top here. Hopefully you can see. I know the light and everything in here is a bit weird, but we've completed the top of the actual purse. These holes here, there's some on the back and on the sides too. These are for drawstrings. I wasn't sure if I wanted a drawstring, but I think I'm gonna, obviously. And I've got the beginnings to the flap attached. We're working on that currently. I've got all the D-rings attached. So these and these are for wearing as a backpack. And then these on the sides are wearing as like a crossbody bag. Also, black cotton just attracts every last little bit of lint and dog hair and everything else, but we're working with it. So I'm working on the flap part, and the reason I decided to record now is because this is all I've got left of the sugar and cream cone. I have quite a bit left of the black Hobbii cotton. But this one's running real low. And so I'm glad, very glad, that I've got another cake of sugar and cream black cotton. I still have more of the Hobbii too. I think I have 2 skeins more of the black. I'm pretty sure. But we're gonna do, I'm thinking maybe a couple more rounds of the flap until it comes about here. And then I've got these. These are just the little locking mechanism pieces. So this goes on the actual bag. And then I guess I could take them out, but this piece here goes, no, do I have that backwards? I think I have it backwards. So essentially you leave a gap in the flap, and then this little locky piece, this goes here, and the gap goes here. Okay, that's the way you do it. And so then it twists and locks, you know, like I showed you on my backpack. And so that's the next step. And then I think I'm going to work on maybe the lining first and get that sewn in, because that's maybe the hardest part here. And then I'll work on the crocheted strap, and then I might be done. I don't know, unless, oh wait, I do also want to add a pocket back here to cover the sins of my color changes, but also to have an extra pocket, because you can never have too many pockets in a purse. And yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't know, 2/3 of the way done. I have the bulk of the purse done, and I think it's super cute. It's a bit bigger than I was expecting, but that's okay too. I think it's going to look really cute. And so yeah, until I've got another update on it, I will see you guys later, or my fingies will see you guys later. Goodbye! All right, friends. Hello. I have made more progress on my purse here. It's taking much longer than I anticipated, mostly because I'm trying to work on other things at the same time, but we've got some progress. So the whole entire purse here is completed, and I wanted to show you from the original balls of yarn that I had. I do not have much left here at all. These are the original purple and green, so I have the most of those left. I've only got like a little scraggly scrap here of the black. The gray as well is very, very well used. And I had to dip into the supersize cake of sugar and cream that I had because I finished the cone completely. And the orange and black, I've got this. I essentially have like a shoelace of the orange and black left. So definitely not enough to make into part of the strap, but that's okay. I may crochet this into the drawstring or something. We'll see. But this is what I've got left over because hopefully you can see this here. Maybe I'll move the purse out of the way. There. This is the pocket. The pocket that I made for the back to cover cover all my color changes and stuff. So I used up a lot of, especially the orange. I used up the orange and black twist quite a bit here in this piece. But other than the drawstring and the strap, the actual crochet part is complete. And so I haven't started on the lining yet because I wanted to kind of get the purse itself done first. So I wanted to come on and show you here today because I've got all this done and I'm going to put the locking mechanism in today. So each piece has, did I grab the wrong pieces? Hold on. I think I did. One sec. I've got them here in my bag. Each piece of the lock, so each 2 pieces has 2 pieces itself. And yeah, I did. I grabbed the wrong one. So this is the gap where the lock goes in. One has no points. This one has little lip there, maybe you can see, to go together. And then the lock itself has the lock and then this back piece. And so I wanted to put these on today just to show you how I do it. And so on this flap here, I left a gap of 2 stitches, which is just enough to fit this piece on. And so if we flip it upside down, what is the best way to show you here? Maybe like that. So that goes in there. And if you flip it over, you want to be able to see the two prongs there. And then this piece fits right on the edges there. And then all you do is just push the prongs down. And I mean, you can use probably a little tool or something, but to be perfectly honest, just your fingies are usually more than sufficient to just sort of bend them down. And then that's attached there. Can finagle the pieces a bit better in a moment. But then to put the actual lock on, it's a little, there, it's sort of, I'll fix it. So I'm just eyeballing things. So I'm just going to put my finger through wherever that lands, which is right here. And so I'm going to take the locking piece, put it right where my finger is, just right there, and come inside the purse. And then hopefully you can see these prongs here. I'm just going to fit inside this flat piece. Right? Hopefully we can see. And then again, you just fold them down. There's one. There's the other. It does take a bit of strength to do, but that's good because then that means it's not going to come out. And this is going to be inside the bag, right? Where the lining is going to cover this part. The lining is going to come up over here. The lining will very likely stop right on this first black row when I'm making it. So this is going to be covered completely with the lining, so nothing's going to snag on there. But now, if I have done it correctly, let's make sure it all fits together. And there we go. So I will sit and fiddle and make sure it's straight and all that. But that's the little locking mechanism. This works great to keep the bag closed. You can put a button here if you would prefer, or just leave it as it is or whatever. But I have these pieces, so I thought this looked nice. And yeah, it just unlocks, pulls up, pull something out, close it up, lock it back, and then this is not, it's not going anywhere. It's not coming undone. And so yeah, now that I've got that on there, I've got my pocket completed. I'm gonna sew it down on the back here. It's just, let's see, it is just wide enough to fit in between these bottom D-rings and just tall enough that it doesn't interfere with the top D-rings. It's like just barely. And I was going to maybe put a flap on this too. I still could. I'll ponder it, but I'm not entirely sure. But for now, it'll just be a nice pocket on the back. It's gonna cover all the color transitions here on the back. And it'll give me another pocket, because I don't think I'm gonna put a zipper or a pocket or anything else inside the lining. We'll see. we'll see what happens there. But yeah, that's the update on my purse for now. Made progress. I mean, it's slow going, but you know, it's also not like a pressing matter. I've had other things going on, other projects I need to finish that are more time intensive. And so yeah, that's the update here. So I will see you when I've got another kind of update on it. Bye! Hello, friends. And so we are here for another update on my bag. Although I have made some pretty good progress, as you can see. I've got the back pocket attached. Is it in the right spot? No, I don't think so. Is it straight? Also no. But it's on. And that's, I mean, this is going to go against my back or against my side when I'm wearing it over my shoulder. So I don't think I care. But it does have a little pocket. I made a flap for it. It also is lined. Not the greatest sewing, but it's, you know what? Sewing is not my strong suit. And so it's as good as it's gonna get, I think. But it's working here, right? We're doing it. And so pretty much, oh gosh, all the lint and stray strands all over it. But this is all the crocheting. It is completely done, including the strap. Now this pattern, this tutorial for the strap with no stretch, like there is, I'm pulling pretty hard and it's not moving. This was from YouTube. I will link it below. I did it in the purple and the green with the black because that's all I've got left, really. I attached my dog clips. It's good to go in case I want to use it as a over-the-shoulder crossbody bag. It's very Beetlejuice. I mean, these these are my favorite colors, so we are good here. All the crocheting is done. Most of the construction is done. The last thing to do is the lining. Not gonna lie, I've been kind of putting this off a little bit, but we are here now. And so this is the fabric sort of all unfurled. I've just basically taken it out of the package. I haven't ironed it, I haven't done anything to it, I haven't measured it, cut it, nothing. And so I'm going to measure the inside of my bag and cut one piece. I think I'm just going to do, like I said in the beginning, just a sack, essentially. Sew it up the sides and hand sew it inside the bag, which is the most annoying part. But, and hold on, one sec. This is what I'm going to do it with. This little baby. Get it all in frame there. There we go. This little thing, I got this off of Amazon. Very cheap. It sews very cheap too. I would not recommend this, essentially. But it's what I've got. And all I'm going to do is, I think there's white currently in the machine. I'm going to change the bobbin to black because I think that'll match a bit better on the skulls. It might not show. And then we're going to sew it. And so this is the last step before I get the lining in. My last little update here before hopefully I show you a finished product. And so without much more procrastinating here, I'm going to get to the sewing. Wish me luck. My friends, we have a finished bag. I just finished it, like just finished it. And so I'm here to show you all the bits and bobs of my finished purse, okay? So I've got a drawstring here. I don't think I showed you guys before. This is with the remnants of the Hobbii cotton. I just held all 4 strands together and made a chain. And I put some some beads on there. Cute, right? Cute. It matches. It matches pretty nice. I've got the straps attached, my Beetlejuice straps. And we have a lining inside. It is not the neatest, although it is probably the neatest I have done myself, but it works, right? It works for a lining. It makes it so nothing will stretch the bag out, nothing will fall out, and it's cute. I mean, this fabric, it matches so nicely, right? I love it. And then we've got the pocket in the back with the button. I showed you guys this before. And we've got all the D-rings for other straps, right? I've got the other ones over here. These were just from another backpack. These are what I was using on my other backpack that I showed you way back in the beginning. I just Frankensteined these onto there, and they will go on here too when I want to wear it like a backpack. I also have like a leather handle that I can put here. And I do like backpacks a lot, but I think I honestly like it as a shoulder bag, like as a messenger type bag. It's kind of that shape, right? And I also really like the matching strap and, you know, all that stuff. But it's really cute, and I'm super proud of it. And while it is, yes, a Summerween bag, it is very much a, I'm going to use this right now bag, for sure. I'm going to swap all my doodads in here, and this is going to be my purse for current times. And so thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. Today is the 14th of March. So it took me from, I think I said it was the 20th of February until the 14th of March. So almost a month. Although I've been doing a lot of other stuff in between, working on other things. So it hasn't been a month solid working on it. But that's how long it took me. And yeah, if you like these videos, please leave me a thumbs up so I know. Please, you know, subscribe today if you haven't. And leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you want more of these types of like one project crochet vlog things, then yeah, let me know. I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed going through all the steps. I know it's not exactly a tutorial, but it was fun all the same. All the patterns, all the information, again, will be down below. All the links to everything. And until I've got another something for you, I am going to let you go. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Goodbye.